Cristiano, I don't care what it says, he's infinitely the better player. 100%, he's the better player than Di Stefano. But who is the greater legend for Real Madrid?
On principle, I'm not gonna name any of the guys from the 50s, 60s, because I'm an
Shout out,
about.
man. Shout out.
I don't
Shout out.
believe in supporting fascism. Now,
People. Madrid.
No, Modric is above Cruz. No question. Modric is
Of
above
course he
Cruz.
is.
Bro, that three-peat does not happen without Ramos's goal in 2014.
No, Elijah, where does Modric rank amongst Real Madrid's legends? First?
Whoa,
What?
Relax.
He's probably started watching Madrid in the last 5 years.
I was gonna say, is he? Am I? I'm asking the Madrid people. Madrid.
No, Modric is above Cruz. No question. Modric is
Of
above
course he
Cruz.
is.
Would I be wrong to put
He's
him
the
top
best
five?
ever
Luis
midfielder.
Vasquez.
He is their best ever midfielder. Period.
To be honest, I'm putting him top 5, top 3.
No, Elijah, that's so cowardly. I need a concrete number. That whole
I
top
think he
five,
is
top
their
three,
number
no.
one midfielder. He is their number one midfielder.
See now, that's I agree, because this is what I said. Of course, Zidane is a overall better midfielder, but I said
He is the greatest midfielder.
for
Zidane
Ramos
is the greatest
specifically.
midfielder.
The issue is that
Yes.
it's length, how good he was, and what he won. He's Real Madrid's greatest midfielder. 100%, he is.
I put him at 3 then, if that makes sense. 'Cause
So then, who's 1 and 2? Di Stefano and Chris.
Wait, what's the question again?
you said what was
Where,
the
so
top
where
three?
what is your rank amongst Real
I put
Madrid
him at 3.
legends?
I put him at 3.
Legends.
Put him at 3.
Oh, okay. So who's 1 and 2? Elijah.
CR7 at 1. Damn, 2.
I think he is 2. I think he is number 2.
Who you
I
think?
mean, he
Modric-
won 6
Wait,
champions.
wait,
He won
hold on,
6
hold on.
Champions League with them.
How many UCLs did Di Stefano win?
5 in a row.
5.
Five in a row.
The first
Now-
5. The first
Now,
5.
okay, no, now I don't want to be rude, but in what years? What year was this?
That's not
1955 to 1960.
Was
blame him for
Franco
that?
still cooking?
Yes.
You gonna blame him for that though? You gonna blame
Wait,
him for
H,
the
H,
time-
H,
Wait, no, hold on, Elijah. All I said was Franco cooking. That's what I said. I just said was Franco cooking. That's what I said.
Just for the information, in one of those finals, a penalty was given for a foul outside the box.
And they beat
Yes.
Eintracht Frankfurt 7-3 in the final. So it is like,
You see,
Yeah, and he scored in all of those
okay. But you know what?
5
I
straight
think
finals.
I think you have to take context here. Okay, so are we all agreed that Cristiano is number 1?
Yes.
Yeah.
With 2 league titles, I'm not sure.
Because is that a consensus that Cristiano Ronaldo is Real Madrid's greatest ever player? You see, for me, that doesn't even sound right.
Why
Now,
not?
Because
I
of the
think
history.
that doesn't sound right because it's become very trendy to hate Cristiano. But I think
No.
he is the number one.
It's not. No. For me, like you have to take everything into account. Would most people accept that Cristiano Ronaldo is Real Madrid's greatest ever player? Because I think many people would say Di Stefano. For me, it's between him and Di Stefano. And Di Stefano, how many league titles are those?
It depends what kind of Real Madrid fan you are, because there'll be the older heads that won't say Cristiano's number 1. But then you have your newer heads that all they know is Cristiano.
No. But see, Jason, you see, when we have a best conversation, then you have to look at different things. Greatest, you have to take everything into account. Hence why, let's forget about Franco tax and everything. What did he achieve at that time? Which is a mathematical objective thing.
Yeah.
Which is what he won. We didn't have to
Di
be there.
Stefano.
But, yeah. So because when you look at Di Stefano's European Cups, you look at his league titles, and he was by far the best player, and one of the best players in Europe. You've got to say it's Di Stefano taking everything into account. Then you have Cristiano too. You probably have to have
That's where I was having.
Modric 3.
That's where I was having the problem with number 2 because I didn't want to feel like I'm disrespecting Di Stefano. But then again, HH, you can't debate with 400.
I think Di Stefano has got 60 years of credit in his bank now that so much time has
No.
passed.
You see, for me, here's what you see. Like Elijah, Cristiano, I don't care what it says. He's infinitely the better player. 100%. He's the better player than Di Stefano. But who is the greater legend for Real Madrid? Which is that how good you were, what you achieved, the titles you won, and your impact on that team.
Shoot. Oh, damn. Never mind. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, damn. Stefano had 8 leagues. Oh, damn. 8 leagues, 5 European Cups, 1 Copa del Rey, 1 Intercontinental Cup, which was a World Cup.
Franco tax.
Franco tax or not, he still had them. He still had them. He still had them. So for me, I think you have to say Di Stefano. So basically, Modric. So are we all agree that Modric is 3?
I would
hear
still put him
crickets.
2.
Okay, so you'd put him. Okay, so give me your top 3 then, Virat. Your top 3.
1 Cristiano, 2nd Modric, 3rd Di Stefano.
Where's Raul and where's Ramos?
Wait,
Raul's
isn't Puskas there as well?
Be top 5.
What about Puskas?
I rate Ramos very highly. I would put him above Raul.
No.
I am not a Madrid fan. I'm a Barca fan, but I rate Ramos very highly.
Because my thing is that even if they only won 2 league titles, most of that collective have to be there. But look, so AK, where are you putting Modric on the list of legends for Real Madrid? AK. What's it called? SK.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
See, wait, sorry, I have to step up. We're talking about Modric now, right?
Yes. So where would you rank him amongst Real Madrid legends? So how good he was, impact, titles, and everything. So I currently have him third. I say I have Di Stefano, Cristiano, and Modric third.
Third. Oh, I mean, I would have to, because I don't really know a lot of like the classic legends between like the 5 Pete era and then like obviously like the modern era and stuff. So I feel like maybe like top 20, top 15 just to be safe for now.
No. That's too much of a cowardly answer. I need a specific.
No, but I'm saying I don't know, so I can't give you a good answer.
No, okay. From what?
Because I know there's like obviously there's like.
So okay. Look, Di Stefano. What's that? 5 European Cups, 8 league titles. So because remember we're having
Di Stefano was from the 1950s. We'll get that brother out of here.
No. AK, we're not doing this though. When we're talking about the greatest,
that guy played in an era where they called penalties if you got fouled.
Doesn't matter. It still counts. It still counts. So where did you put Modric then? From the information that you have, and again, you can change it from the information you have. Where would you put him?
You got to be top 5 or something.
I mean, okay, like based off players that I know, probably put him like top 5. I think that's fair.
2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th.
Because you wouldn't consider like someone like Casillas as a bigger legend? He wasn't there for like 15 years, something like that.
But but then that's a long longevity tax. But then did Casillas have a bigger impact than him? And Casillas was also involved in the 4. He only had that one use. Well, he wasn't involved in the 3-peats and the 4 UCLs in 5 years, which is pretty much Real Madrid's golden era of the 2010s.
I mean, I can also argue though, right?
Don't
like,
forget that the La
like,
Liga goal was
goalkeeper's not as
assisted by.
good as like even though a goalkeeper's not as good as a midfielder, but like if you're the goalkeeper, like you're the sole goalkeeper, right? So like you have to be impactful just by default of that alone. Because if you have a bad game, like they lose. You know what I mean?
No.
Whereas like as a midfield, like you're playing with other people. So
But
like,
then,
you know what I mean?
but SK, no, true. But let's not deny Modric's massive impact. Remember, he was the best player on the pitch in the 2017.
Oh no, I mean, I'm not even giving you like a definitive thing. I'm just spitballing names, like because you said that you have him as like definitive third by like
yes,
like no contest. So that's why I was just putting names out there. That's all.
J Swiss, Modric, where were you having him for Real Madrid legends?
I'll probably put him 6th or 5th, right about there, because you got some of the legends that I don't know a lot about them, but they're obviously highly ranked. Because you got your Di Stefano's, you got your Puskas, I think is there Hugo Sanchez, the guy that scored like was it 38 goals in 38 games, ridiculous like that.
With 30, it's
You got
still
Bucha
dispute.
Bueno.
Oh, 38 touches, like, that's stupid.
That's just poaching.
But then you got your modern day greats, so you're gonna have Ronaldo.
Hazard, yeah.
Wait, what about Ramos?
Sure.
Is Ramos not in this?
I don't think Real Madrid rate him that highly compared to Modric.
Interesting.
I know if Hazard wasn't injured, he'd be in this convo. If he didn't have that injury.
He's not breaking top 20 even if he was fit.
So you're going to put Modric 4th or 5th?
I'm gonna say 5th because you got your legends there. Like it depends what some Real Madrid fans, they'll put him 2nd because they'll just know the modern day generation. They won't know the old generation. All they know is
Modric has
Cristiano.
won the most trophies with Real Madrid. He's the number 1 player with the most trophies for Madrid. I think we are rating the old lads very highly.
Are we rating the trophies he's won in the last 2 years? 3 years. He wasn't even playing.
I think he was very critical in that Champions League run. I would count that.
What about
in 22 yes, but not in 24. Like how critical was
But
he?
even this season,
more critical in 24.
Even this season when they went trophyless, he has the most big chances created for that entire team.
Yeah,
in limited minutes.
But you're looking at Ceballos in midfield. Like, of course he's gonna have bigger chances than Ceballos.
They have Bellingham, the so-called 10.
Yeah, but we know
He's
what
a
Bellingham
false
is.
10. He's a false 10.
He's not a creative guy. He's a run-in-the-box merchant. He's a box crusher.
I think he even ranks very highly in La Liga for big chances created. He's in top 5 or top 10, I think.
Yeah, Luka Modric is definitely up there because it's the only creative element of Real Madrid's team. There is no other creator. Look, who creates from Real Madrid? There is no one.
Oh, yeah.
There is no creator. It's going to be Modric. Even at his so-called fine wine age.
He's not the real fine wine.
Can I speak on this?
Moneymace, where you rank?
Wait, HH, are you having any Xavi and Iniesta slander?
No.
No.
You see, I don't want to open up that old wound. This is purely about Real Madrid and its legendary status, bro. So I don't want to have any arguments.
We need ifs disputed for that.
Moneymace, so where does Modric rank then? Moneymace? AK, talk to me.
So just in terms of Real Madrid, right?
Yes.
So here's the thing. I'm not gonna include all of those like bums from the 1950s. Shout out to them. They had the fun.
Respect your elders. Respect your elders.
That's an elderly slap. Continue.
Okay, yeah, agree. In terms of what I've seen, I would put him 3rd. I will put Cristiano Ronaldo number 1, Ramos number 2, Modric number 3, Benzema number 4th, and then I don't know, Cruz number 5, I guess. In terms of what I've seen.
So why Ramos over Modric?
I just think like I get the Modric in terms of I do agree with you that Modric, in my opinion, he was at the very least top 3 players in every single UCL final like Real Madrid played in like that I've seen. But I just think Ramos, just as a leader, he's in my opinion, he's more regarded higher. And we have to talk. I'm sorry, bro. That three-peat does not happen without Ramos's goal in 2014. I know Modric got the assist.
Yeah, they were about to be disbanded. The whole team.
Yeah. So I put Ramos number 2, and then Dric number 3, Benzema 4. That's my top 4.
Actually, no, that's actually interesting. Does that moment alone put Ramos over Modric as a greater Real Madrid legend?
Because he had other moments too. He also scored.
No. That's what I say. Like, plus all how good he was and how he was, but just that moment alone and how critical that was.
Yeah, because
I think so.
Because
it was the moment of La Decima.
It's not just that. Like, I think VS also touched on it. That like
No. Stop.
They wanted them.
It was a basic cross, but Ramos had to do most of the work to actually head that ball in. Let's not do it.
So he was better than Drogba, right? What he did.
So
Heck no.
Like,
sorry. Okay.
People forget. Like, if that team didn't win the UCL, there were reports of Bale leaving, Modric leaving, like Pepe
Ronaldo going
leaving.
back to United.
Yeah, that too. Like that team was about to be disbanded if Ramos didn't score that goal, and like that goal ushered in an era where they won the three-peat, and that it's still that type
And
of
don't forget, they hadn't
narrative
won the
still exists.
Champions League in 10 years that time.
Yeah, so I put Ramos number
Bayern
2 person.
could have dominated European football, for fucking sake.
So okay, but here's the thing: does how you leave affect your legendary status or no?
No, actually.
But I don't think
Yeah, no,
Ramos's
it
leaving
does.
is on him. I think it's on Madrid. The way
No, no.
they
Depends how you
parted.
leave.
Because like Modric's leaving seems to be a lot more ceremonious and a lot more thing, and Ramos was much more. It was a lot uglier than how Modric has left. So does that sort of affect because Ramos sort of felt away in how he
I
left?
don't think even Modric's leaving is that much better. It's very hurried. The decision was made in the last 2-3 days.
Do you know how old he is? Bro,
But
this guy should have left ages
He
ago.
still
And like,
wants to
but
play football.
I'm
I
seeing
think.
very many Madrid fans wanting to keep him as an experienced head in their team.
yeah. So what's it called? Samasi, where does he rank?
Wait. Modric.
Wait, hold on. Casey.
Shout out to Forest. Shout out to
Casey.
Forest.
You sick man. Actually, shout out to this cartoon. Amazing cartoon, by the way. Samasi, talk to me.
Yeah. I would say
Wait, HH, would you the
Stefano
fox?
won. I would say the Stefano won. I would say yeah, 7 I would say Hakochento here. Because actually he has the most La Liga titles. He has 12 La Liga titles
Mm.
and 6 European Cups. That's a lot.
Wait, what years are those?
Between 1915 16. Who cares? It's still.
Thank you. Who cares? Thank you. Respect it, AK.
Wait, HH, was that in you popping off?
No.
Bro,
But respect the history.
I don't want to get into the history of this because
AK,
Casey's
respect
here,
the
but
elders.
like,
AK, respect
bro,
the
like,
elders, man.
I can't accept those legends. I'm sorry.
Wait,
Especially considering
do
those
we have
that
any
is-
footage rolling?
Especially
but
considering the
we're gonna
history,
have-
I
we're
can't
gonna
accept
have-
those
Wait,
legends.
okay.
I think it's unfair.
Elijah, as our unofficial, unpaid, unverified history,
You owe me a
matches
check,
and
you owe me a
everything,
check,
can
you
you
owe me a
please
check. You owe
give
me a
some
check.
elaboration on
You owe
the
me
Real
a
Madrid
check.
legends?
You owe
Didn't
me-
they
you owe
create that
me-
UCL and they were backed by the Spanish family?
Yeah, they did.
So, like,
I would
why-
rate
why-
those
why-
legends very highly if they were fighting against Franco regime rather than with it.
Wait,
Exactly,
AK,
so
they
why
created
compare
they
those?
created the whole league, and then look at the teams they put
Yeah,
into
so
that.
Can I speak on it?
I
Can I speak on
can't
it?
talk about the
Casey,
first 5. I'll talk about those
Casey,
10.
finish your
I'll
war
talk
in
about-
the streets first, Casey, because I see you're fighting in the streets.
Casey, your Knicks, bro. Your
I
Knicks
would
cost me
say.
money.
For girls losers. Oh, okay,
I
so
would
okay.
Wait, Elijah, you put money in the
shout out
Knicks.
to
Wait, hold on. Sebastian, give you a link. So
And
Sebastian.
then Modric, then Ramos. That's my top 5.
Elijah, talk to me.
So
Modric.
I always have an issue. I always get confused in terms of like putting ranking legends because like I never want to feel like disrespecting other people, especially when you have the achievements. That's why I was.
But Elijah, still like disrespect them. They're not going to find you and slap you. So fine, disrespect them.
Well, that's why I put Modric third. That's why I put Modric. I was thinking the top 5, like 5th, but third kind of makes more sense in terms of like impact and his the length of his stay and the fact that he even played for Madrid at 40 is absolutely insane. So third makes sense for me. I just want to know how Madrid is going to replace him. That's my thing. Because I don't know if they've really found a replacement for Cruz either.
They are looking at Enzo Fernandez.
No, we have
Exactly, Barry.
Enzo Fernandez.
Like I don't know. I could be walking down the streets of Manchester and then I see Pep and a group of people trying to take me out for saying something crazy.
They want Alex McAllister as well, I think.
Wait, excuse me.
Excuse me?
Wait, excuse me.
Wait, what? HH, you know what's crazy?
Wait,
Supposedly he might leave.
Atletico are going for the drunkard.
Yeah, no, it's
You're
Grealish is
talking
not
about the same
playing
guys that
well.
went for Conor Gallagher.
Wait, have you not
Yeah.
seen it?
Grealish
Grealish
is
has
not
been
playing
dropped from the
well.
squad.
Yeah,
Yes,
Grealish
yeah,
is not
I saw,
playing
yeah,
well.
yeah.
And then
he's
supposedly
gone.
he
Jesus, what's
could
your
leave
club
for
doing,
half
man?
of his price tag or less.
I mean, I don't know why he's surprised, but these are the same guys that went for Cocaine Gallagher, bro.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. So, Casey, give me a ranking, Casey. Modric, Real Madrid legends.
On principle, I'm not gonna name any of the guys from the 50s, 60s, because I'm an
Shout out,
about.
man. Shout out.
I don't
Shout out.
believe in supporting fascism. Now
Jesus.
Yes.
Is he wrong? No,
Nobody
someone said
does.
it, not me.
No, he's not wrong, man.
okay. I think
Someone said it in it, not me in it, but I agree with that person as well in it. But I didn't. I was not the one that.
I think you guys are missing so many legends. It's insane. Like Raul is higher than him. Marcelo is higher than him. My ranking would be Cristiano, obviously number one. Then I'll say Raul. Raul, they won the Champions League 32 years.
Yeah,
after
I think
with
Raul has 6
Raul
leagues.
Raul is second, if anything. Like bro, even comparing Modric, Raul is like insane. Third, I would say is probably Ramos. Fourth, I will even put Marcelo over him because if you watch the three-peat, Marcelo is more important than this guy.
You're putting Marcelo over Ramos.
Watch the three-peat, yeah.
So you're putting Marcelo over Modric.
Yeah. Watch the three-peat, bro. Like, bro, did you watch Marcelo in the three-peat? Like, are you kidding me?
that bitch off!
And I love Marcelo. Marcelo is one of my favorite players of all time.
Watch him.
Yes, I did watch.
Yeah, he was better than.
Nah, but
Casey.
Casey, Marcelo at like the early parts of his season was fighting for the spot with Cohen Trow, and the latter part of the season lost the spot to Mendy. So like,
No,
Let's
but that's
combine Marcelo with longevity.
no. You're just. Oh look! Oh, Joker. God. I'm telling you.
Yeah, Casey. Yes, I know. I saw your fight.
Joker. You know, chimps have higher IQ than you. Jesus.
Okay, Casey. Let's. No. Casey.
You
What happens in the streets stays in the streets. Casey, you gotta respect chimps. Casey, you gotta respect chimpanzees. Good.
I respect Joker. Joker is
Casey, bro, you're being like somebody else that I don't want to name right now.
Casey, just keep talking. Just keep talking.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, but regardless, bro, come on, like. You guys have to respect Marcelo, and I think fifth is Modric. Like he's top five for me, at least from what I've seen. Because people.
So wait. Where were you putting Ramos?
A third.
Okay. So it's Cristiano, who's Raul, Ramos, Marcelo, Modric.
Yeah. Because I think people also say that it's that Hugo Sanchez guy from the 80s. Like they also rate him, but I never watched him, so I don't know. But because they won like 5 leagues in a row.
Think about becoming a Football Hut member. If you're a desktop merchant, just click on the join button below, over here. Or if you're a mobile phone merchant, just click on the join button below the video over here and join the true elite content crack addicts. Peace.